Oh, nice. Okay. Welcome everybody. Tonight we're here, just finishing assistant from IT, and I think IT is gonna stick around for a little bit. We're testing a couple more things in our setup, or computer setup. Yeah. If you get disconnected, or if I get disconnected, I will be right back. Alright. It seems to be something that came up today with the laptop that we're using. Since the laptop is game sheet. There's something happening, so if I get disconnected, we'll be back on my phone. And yeah, as you can see, this is I see right here, that's that shoulder. That's IT. Alright, to anyone that's brand new who doesn't know me, I am Mind Yoga Chick. Just gonna ask you to be careful with the camera so it doesn't move. Thank you. And Mindful Yoga Chick is on Twitch Monday to Thursday with yoga and meditation from 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and also Tuesday after yoga we come back, just as we did yesterday, for story time. I read through The Yellow Wallpaper, which was really neat. One of my favorite stories, so I hope you enjoyed that. You can find that video in my account there, so I'd like to Alright. In regards to today, I'd like to start actually by reading one of these, I want to call it thought, it's not really a poem, and for me personally, I've been experiencing a lot of turbulence at work. I do work in 9 to 5, and it's been a little turbulent. It is actually one of my coworkers, actually 2 of my coworkers that do come by the stream. So if you're there listening, you know what I mean. And yes, so I would like to read this short one that reads, "Nothing is permanent. So don't stress yourself too much, because no matter how bad the situation seems now, it will change." That actually reminds me of a post that I once made on Facebook, on the Facebook account, and then one of my friends who was going through a lot, she checked in, looking into Facebook. At first, she said that the first post that she saw was mine, and I said the random short post that I had posted was this too shall pass. So it's just one thing to be caught in that stress, in that worry, in that frustration, in that turbulence, but it's also another one, which is almost really a positive way of thinking about it, that this too shall pass. It will not be stuck where you are forever. So that is the message for tonight's class today. And with that, I'd like to invite you into a bit of breath or racial breathing eventually, but breath work here. Okay. So with breath work, we inhale, exhale. We actually put on a little bit of a count so we know exactly where we're inhaling, where we're pausing, where we're exhaling, and where we're pausing again. So if you think of the breath cycle as perhaps a square, and I always like to hold up my little book here to show you my little square. And if you picture this end here as your inhale, the top as a pause or a hold, this side right here as your exhale, and the very bottom as another pause. So you're fluctuating through this. This is really what's called a box breath or box breath, and it's actually quite popular in the medical field, but it really resonates and it roots in yoga. So if you start with me just with a regular breath, with an inhale and an exhale. And then we begin to become aware of how the breath is moving in your body, in our body. Noticing if the breath is here, if the breath is very low that you can't notice. Wherever it is, try to make sure you're breathing from the gut, from the core. Alright? So the belly will expand and through. Inhale. Bring that flow of that inhale all the way up to collarbone. And as you bring it up to collarbone, rolling shoulders back and standing nice and tall. If you're standing or seated, making sure that your spine is nice and tall as you engage this inhale all the way up to the collarbone. And as you exhale, you decrease and exchange that movement all the way out of your body. The same way, but backwards, essentially. Just gonna move. There we go. And here we go. We're gonna do that one more time, and then we'll start with this spatial breathing as I mentioned. Okay, so we'll inhale from the belly, all the way up, and exhale, opposite, all the way out, down, and up. Okay, inhale, and then. Wonderful. I see, I'm just noticing our setup for today. I think I'm going to lower you just a little bit up. Maybe I'm not sure that you get me here fully when I'm doing a full class. Let's see what that looks like. When we're doing a full class, I want to make sure that you can see my full body. So just bear with me. Better. Yeah?
Yeah.
No, I think that's okay. Thank you very much. Alright, so let's move into that box breathing. Alright, so we'll inhale and exhale within this box. Like I mentioned, inhale, pause, exhale, and pause. Okay? I'm just pulling this up so we can help imagine or help visualize that breath, okay? You can do it with your eyes closed if you know the drill. Otherwise, follow with me. So inhale, we'll inhale for a count. We'll hold at the very top, exhale for a count, and then we'll hold at the very end. Very light hold, okay? Then we're going to do 4 and 4 to start, and then we'll move a little bit longer after that, okay? So an inhale, ready? Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Let's try doing it on your own. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Beautiful. I'm going back to the normal breath here. Breathing in and breathing out at your own terms. Okay, and then we begin with slow movement. Alright. And I'll actually invite you to take that breath throughout our movement, throughout our practice today. Alright? So just thinking back to that ratio breathing or that box breathing. Thank you, Pipi Flannel, for the Xena. Xena. We'll inhale, arms to the side if you've got the space. And reach. If you don't have the space beside you, try to inhale, arms in front of you. Hands together as you exhale through your heart all the way down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. And then we'll begin with rolling the shoulders from side to side. Alright, so I'm just going to hold my hair to the side. For a moment, I'm going to drop to my right, which will be your left. And then rolling forward onto the other side. Leave it there for a moment, big breath. Rolling forward. Whew, that was a relaxing breath. Rolling forward onto the other side. Once you get to the other side, allowing yourself a big lift here. So you're stretching through the one side here of the neck. And you're still keeping a long, straight spine. Okay, try not to collapse with here. You want to be long and straight and calm. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, take back the head. You can begin by interlacing fingers. Push in front of you. Inhale all the way up. And hands together, exhale to the heart. Twice more, interlacing as you follow under. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Rolling shoulders back. Rolling shoulders forward. Okay. And we'll be good with a little more movement. I will keep a look at how we're doing. I think I might just move the camera a little bit forward so we're not totally focusing onto the floor. So just bear with me 1 second. Okay, let's see here. This might shake a little bit. Sorry, guys. All right. How's that? I think that's better. Is that better? Oh. That's better, I think. I don't know. What do you guys think? Alright. Think I might be back to the same angle. But hopefully that will work for us. Sorry about the moving there. Alright. I think what happened was that it's still the same height as it was last night for, I'm pretty much almost standing here. That's pretty good. And my head cut off. That's okay. You will see more movement, so that's it. Most of our poses will just be down on the ground anyhow, so that's okay. So what happened is that the camera, the tripod, is sitting just as it was yesterday for the reading, which is actually looking down at me. So that's what happened. Thank you for your patience, you guys. Alright, I'm just going to put my hair up so we can get it a little bit out of the way. I've got so much hair, I think I'm going to grow just a little bit more and donate this wonderful thing to make wigs for cancer patients. So, good. We've got a visit from Xena. Hi, Xena. We've got our viewers, our followers. What do you think? Do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi? And then Daddy can take your list. Okay? You want to say hi? Did you come to say have a good class? Have a good practice? Thank you. They're looking up at Daddy. Daddy, you got treats? You got treats? Alright. Thank you. See you soon. Alright, so we're going to move here into table. Our hands are nice and spread and widely open. My knees are wide as well. Okay, so you can make a fist or two between the knees. So they're hip width apart here for good alignment. Okay, we're going to inhale, drop belly, this one stays the ceiling. Opens the heart. Exhale. We start curling in. We start curling in from the tailbone. Okay. Inhale. Drop that belly again. Sit close to the sky. Shoulders roll back and down. Open to the heart. To the throat chakra. Looking up. Exhale. Curl in. You can come onto your fist here if it's comfortable. And that coming onto the fist is actually usually a bit more comfortable for anyone that has carpal tunnel or arthritis through the wrist. Okay, so as we exhale, we push outward. We bring the tailbone under. You notice that? Upper back stretches there. Okay, inhale. A couple more times, cat and cow. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Wonderful. Let's sit back into our first child's pose. So my big toes touch. Knees as wide as the mat. And I'm going to sit back into my heels and then flow forward, okay? Notice, by the way, that I have a beautiful blanket for my knees here. So if you have any arthritis in your knees, or very sensitive knees, or recently had knee surgery, if you want to take care, please put something underneath your knees, okay? Also, when you're sitting back into child's pose, if you're not able to touch the sit bone or vice versa, down to the heels, place something in between you, like perhaps a blanket or a pillow and so forth, okay? Even a block. Try perhaps using a block if that's too much, in between the feet, and then sitting on here. Notice that, what a difference that made? Now, my usual props for these practices are just a mat for what we've been using it so far, a couple of pillows, the eye pillow there that you see on your left hand side of the screen, that little pillow on top of the white, that's my eye pillow. Then we've got a yoga belt, which is right on your left as well there. My other yoga block, which is right beside my water bottle, and a water bottle. That's it. I always like to mention that I'm pretty minimalistic when it comes to props, and really you should prop as much as you need to at home. You don't need to have these props per se, so if you don't have a block, use a bolster if you have a bolster, or a cushion, or a pillow at home, something that you are comfortable with. You don't really have to go out, and spend money on these things. Yeah. Flow forward into child's pose. Notice here how your body's doing. If I feel tight, if I feel like my hamstrings, my hips are a little rusty today, I might just stay right here. If I have further flexibility and I want to go deeper and more advanced into a child's pose, I will bring my forehead down to the mat and touch that, or I can extend my arms forward and rest there, or I can even move them back behind me and grasp the heels, or just leave them by either side, like such. Okay. So we stay in child's pose usually for about 5 to 7 breaths, depending on the class, depending on the practice. You might notice that once we start picking up momentum, we will go into child's pose for a second and then come back up into downward facing dog and so forth, okay? So there we are with that. I'm going to move the block out of my way. I'm going to come back to the table for a moment, okay? I'm actually going to do a little bit something different here. I'm just going to pick up my feet off the ground, a bit of a balance, okay? I'm going to come under with my forearms as my feet face the ceiling. Okay, a different type of stretch. And you can wave from side to side if it's comfortable for you. A different here for table. Okay, and then coming back to that. I'm going to go up to table first. However, I'm just going to take a look at our system here. Looks like we froze. That's not good. I hope you can still see me. So much fun with technology, you guys. You know what? Could it just be simple? I just invite you guys and we can do yoga right here. You know what I mean? That would be amazing. There we go. Yay! You can see me better now. Okay. So we've tried that. We were just here. And we moved our hips from side to side. Right? Beautiful. I'm going to come back to table. I'm going to do a cat and a cow. Come back to table. I'm going to inhale my right arm, exhale my left leg nice and long for a little balance. And we're going to bring it back. I'm going to stretch the opposite for a little balance again. So I'm not really arching, just balance. And then bring it down. I'm gonna tuck my toes, and instead of downward facing dog, I'm gonna roll back onto my feet and try a little squat. Okay? A little squat today, because why not? Now, for a lot of us, let's come a little bit closer here so you can see me at center. A lot of us will find the squat here and then stay here. But notice I'm still raised from the mat. If you have the flexibility in your body, you move all the way down and then open to the arms, the knees. That's awesome, okay? Finding that in the body. And then release. I'm gonna move my knees from side to side here. Everything starts to align. I can hear a little bit of cracking. I'm gonna reach my hands forward, plant them from here, move back into a downward facing dog. Okay, walk the dog as much as you need to. You might be a little stiff or rusty or crunchy from sitting all day. Big stretch here. Move your weight to waist plank. Bend your knee. Child's pose for a second. Move forward, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Alright. Big stretch here. I'm going to walk up to, I guess, center or halfway center. I'm going to release my arms, my head down. I'm going to wave yes, and I'm going to wave no. So the crown of the head just droops and relaxes downward. Your knees are bent. Your chest touches your thighs. Breathing in and breathing out. And the more deeper here, the deeper you breathe here, the more of a stretch that will be for the upper back. So that's actually what you really want. You want to stretch and open through that rib cage. And then exhale through your mouth. Grasping the elbows here, sway from side to side with the elbows. Inhale, let's flat back. Exhale, release, bending knees. Inhale, full flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, move back. Downward facing dog. This time I'm going to move my way forward, but immediately move into an upward facing dog. Heart is open. Shoulders are down and back. Presenting to my heart here. Nice stretch for that front body. Notice my feet are just outward. The points are not tucked in. Toes are relaxed and facing out. I'm going to bend back to a child's pose. And now here, actually, you can use another block to support your head in child's pose. I'm going to interlace my hands behind me, bring that over my head. Okay, for 6 breaths, so I can still happen during child's pose. Now, if I don't use a block, I believe I can go a little bit deeper. And release. Support my way up. I'm going to move into a puppy pose instead of downward dog. Okay, not a dog, more of a puppy. So I'm going to bring onto my forearm. You can see right here into a bit of a puppy, just a modified, relaxed puppy. Or you can extend through the legs. Open through the chest. And stay here. See? You see those two variations? One is quite gentle for a puppy. The other is a little more engaged in a puppy. Because the legs are stretched and long. I'm going to bend the knees. I'm going to support the hands, plant the hands here, step the toes, come back, downward dog. Inhale, big breath. Exhale for that stretch. I go onto my tippy toes, I move the weight forward to a plank, move weight back. Play with that for a moment there as well. Moving the weight back and forth. Okay? So you're working with your core. Great for weight loss as well, engaging the core through here. So you're in downward dog, you're pushing onto your tippy toes. Right away you move forward weight onto your hands. So then slowly begin pushing back, feet here, and back. Let's bend your knees and sit back. And take your breath. I'm actually going to take some water. Alright, taking some water. And actually, today feels like a day for changing everything around you guys. So, I'm going to give you a different angle today. And I'm going to move my mat a little bit further in. Me this way. How about that? Look at us moving things around. Sometimes we need to do that, right? This way, we're pointed into the angle of. Look at that. That works. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I like it. That looks beautiful. Not for now, right? Alright. Excellent, excellent. Let's move into a downward facing dog. So from here, bend forward fold, plant the hands, downward V. Walk the dog here. Big stretch. Look forward, bring the weight to a plank. Bend the knees perhaps for a second. I'm going to release the knees. I'm going to open into that upward facing dog. Opening through the belly, rising through the shoulders, breathing in and breathing out. Bend your knees back, child's pose. Come forward again. I'm going to come into a table for a moment. It's all about movement and fluidity here tonight. So we're going to move from these poses back and forth. Okay? Now we've run table before. We've run table, we did the balancing, just to see how that's doing. Let's try that by touching our toes. So we're going to inhale, right arm, exhale, left leg, bend the left leg, touch back. See if you can find that foot. And perhaps open the heart to here. And release. Let's try the opposite side. Inhaling, open left. Exhale, open that right leg. Bend that back knee. Try to swing your left hand back. Keeping balance. Opening through the chest, to the heart. White Knight 4563. Thanks so much for the follow. Yay! Thank you. Glad to have you here. Welcome, welcome. Keeping balance for a moment, perhaps opening a little more, and then release. Alright, I'm going to bend back into a child pose here, or you can come into your heels and stay here for a moment. Alright, we're going to roll through our wrists for now. Rolling one way and then rolling another. Rolling one way and then rolling back. Oh my goodness! Kid Kung Fu rating with a party of 9! Oh my gosh! Alright, I'm going to do a hip hip hooray for that raid. So I feel like going into downward facing doggy. Aw, thank you, kitten. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Bend that knee. Swing it forward. Into a pigeon. Yay! Kathy, Nico, thanks so much for the follow. Give me 1 second. Amazing, you guys. Yay! Need to refresh my page there. Yay! Awesome. So we were doing, or getting into baby pigeon when you guys came in. So that's awesome. Great! Thank you, kitten. Thank you, thank you. Alright. Yes, a shout out to Kitten Kilo Kung Fu. If you have not checked him out yet, check him out. He is a fitness instructor that brings his Kung Fu background into play, does meditation as well, a lot of Kung Fu tricks and tips, and a lot of cool stuff. You should definitely check him out. He also has a cute cat named Mia, who's a sweetheart. So we're just getting into baby pose here for a baby pigeon. The right heel will touch the left hip and their back foot is extended. You will see once I flow forward. I usually extend my hands here, push up, inhale all the way up, exhale, flow forward and hold here. Now that I'm folding forward, you will see that my back foot is just extended. I am not flexing through my foot. My toes are relaxed. Okay, now I can stay here. Or I can bring fists and support my forehead. Or I can even extend. I don't think you can see if I extend, but the arms would be extended and forehead would touch the ground. Aw, thank you guys. Thank you so much for the raid, kitten. We usually stay here for about 7 to 12 breaths, depending on the practice, and also depending on what you need that day. So if this is too much, then moving out and going into another pose that you prefer, or the next pose. But here, this is great for hip opening, so we usually practice this in our stream. I have a shiny sword now. Wow, do you? Show me, show me. Oh, I see it. I thought you meant emote for a moment. Yay! Thank you. Yes, Kittens is a special guest, I guess. He's part of the family here in this stream, so we definitely welcome in and welcome his crowd as well. So thank you so much. He's got a sword now. You know what that means. He's a soldier now. He's one of my soldiers, right? Once that's done, I'm going to plant my hands, tuck my back toe, come all the way back to downward facing dog, walk the dog here, big stretch with my upper back, coming onto my tippy toes, moving my weight forward into a plank, looking up at you, moving back, downward facing dog. Let's inhale left leg all the way up the ceiling, bend that knee, bring it forward. Same but different, guys. You're a mindful yoga soldier. Exactly. And we're the same but opposite as I mentioned. So the left heel will touch my right hip, my right leg is extended back, and my foot is relaxed, okay? Once again, I will tense my fingers or I can come onto my fist. Inhale, tall. Okay, so you're empowering for this pose. Take charge. Inhale. Exhale, flow forward. And you can stay here for a few more breaths, okay? So working with that breath, thinking back to that ratio breathing that we practiced at the beginning. You inhale for a count of 4, we hold, and exhale for another count of 4. If you can bring the exhale to be a little bit longer, perhaps 5 or 6, even better, okay? So inhale, big breath, hold, exhale, hold, and so forth. Excellent. Once that feels done as well, I'm going to plant my hands and I'm going to come back to that downward facing dog. I'm just going to walk my feet up for a moment. Okay, I'm going to come as wide as the mat here. Notice that for a forward fold here. So I'm working with my hamstring. I'm planting in front of me. Bring the hands as close to the feet and be really comfortable here. So if you need to bend the knees a little bit more, then go ahead and do that. All right. We're going to do a little bit of a revolve forward fold. So I'm going to plant through my left, and you can plant here closer to the feet or right under your face. Okay. We're going to inhale and open through the right. Wiggle right fingers up to the sky. Exhale, release. Let's try it on the other side. Planting right underneath my face. Opening through my left. Wiggling fingers to the sky. Bringing them back. And we can move from side to side. We can hang here again as we did earlier. We can wave no. We can wave yes. Big breath brings you up to a tall, long spine. Exhale, release. Beautiful. I'm going to bring my right, hold my left ankle, okay, and my left can extend again up to the sky. I'm going to release and try that on the opposite side, holding on to my right ankle with my left hand. And twirling, twining with my right, open, wave the sky. And release. Alright, I'm going to bring them a little bit closer. I'm going to sit into a squat for a moment. Okay. Find your own squat, like I said. Your heels might not touch the ground, that's okay, but find your own squat and opening into the squat. I usually like to just feel how that feels in my hips. So perhaps you want to do that with your hands at your mat, or you can open here with the knee. Okay, I'm just going to check out how the stream is doing. It's okay, you know, the chat is good, I think. But I'm frozen. That's hilarious. I'm just gonna give me 1 second. Hi, Lightfoot here. Anura, 17. How are you, girl? How you doing? It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Hump day. I can see Friday from here. Can you guys see Friday? Yes. You know what, Anura, I was saying earlier that we basically started this class with releasing anything that we want to let go of in regards to reservations, and I had, I'm good, thank you. But I'll read you what I would, let's see if I can open it again, hold on 1 second. This reminded me of stuff that's happening at work. I'm not sure if you would relate to it. And it reads, nothing is permanent, so don't stress yourself too much because no matter how bad the situation seems now, it will change. Isn't that interesting? When I read that, that is from Positive Mind. 1 second. Positive Mind. If you guys want to follow them on Instagram, Positive minds 11. Very nice, always like self-help, self-care, and these type of affirmations are really nice. Yes, Friday's so close yet far. Yeah, so that little thing that I just read there reminded me of this too shall pass, if you guys know that quote. And it's just like resonated so much with me, especially today. I was mentioning earlier there's a lot of fluctuation happening at work and a lot of changes happening. So it was just a little bit of a hype day that I was just like, you know what, I need to change how my yoga mat is on stream. I need to move with my people, and let's forget about that, right? Or as best as we can. And I take some water. And Nora, what is your favorite yoga pose? Kathy Nichols. Hi, so I'm hitting stream after 10 minutes. Wow, amazing. Thank you. Stream not steam. I get it, no worries. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You guys let me know about any yoga poses that you love, and just, maybe we can incorporate them today. We're moving back and forth into different poses from downward facing dog. Yes, the quote is awesome, isn't it? So let's move into, we did pigeon, let's move back into downward facing dog, and let's do a little bit of a low lunge stretch, okay? So a big stretch from downward facing dog. We're going to inhale the right leg up, bend that knee for a moment, bring it forward. Then you can stay here for an engaged, or you can bring that back knee down. I'm going to bring my weight forward, and as I do forward and up, my knee is right above my ankle, okay, and I can see my big toe from here. I'm going to inhale, the low lunge, extended arms, wiggle fingers, hands together to the heart. Release, touch the ground. Mongoose? Is that what you said? Mongoose. What do you mean, a mongoose pose? Should I Google that? What's interesting? I don't think I've ever heard of mongoose. Let's Google it now. Is that a pose? Let me know. Because I am certified and I had my training many, many years ago, but did I forget anything from a long time ago? Mongoose. Hurry, just being silly with me. Let's see. Unless it's a name for another? Let me see. Oh, okay. Like a twist? You mean a twist? Like a long-legged pose. Okay. Is that the long-legged twist? Ooh, that's a good conversation starter. I've never heard it being called mongoose. My husband, I always get mixed up. Was it an animal name or was it? Nora says, I like happy baby pose, pigeon and tree. But now dead bug. Yes. I actually learned dead bug pose in a youth yoga training that I did. And I thought it was hilarious. And it's basically, the dead bug pose is basically here, arms and legs up, and you shake it, right? Dead bug pose. That was hilarious. Thanks for the lesson. Yeah, it's really cute, and that's actually a nice pose because you're bringing that blood flow back into the heart, right? Into the hips, into the heart. So when we're sitting a lot, we retain a lot of the blood at the lower legs or the feet. And then also our hands, we retain a lot of it in our hands and through the forearms. So we want to bring it out and back into the heart. 4, side body, stat, hip, yes. One arm back, okay. We can definitely do that one. We'll practice that one a little bit later. Thank you, thank you. I'm seeing it has a whisper. I think we're good. I'm just seeing things on my screen. Alright, so where we were, we tried those twists. Let's move back into a downward facing dog, and we did the right lunge. Let's do the left. Now I can move back into downward facing dog, or from table, I can move my leg over, okay? And take my weight up. Inhale, all the way up. Middle fingers, hands together as you exhale. And we always try to do that yin and yang effect in yoga. So if you're doing right, make sure you do left and vice versa, okay? You want to have that balance. Sitting here, I'm going to check out my alignment. I can see my big toe. I know it's right. My knee is right above my ankle. Excellent. Inhale. Exhale, plant the hands. Let's move back into downward facing dog. Stretching through here. Big, 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 big stretch. Move forward into a plank. I'm going to drop my knees for a moment. I'm going to move into upward facing dog. Xena does this one beautifully. Oh, you're welcome, Kathy. We'll practice yours later. I'm almost at the end, and we'll do it for you. I will mention your name. Thank you so much for checking in. I think thanks so much for a follow as well. I think you did follow me, so thank you very much, and I will see you soon. Okay? Enjoy the gym. Have fun. Big stretch. Looking up to the sky. Bend through the knees. Sit back. Eyes closed. Let's interlace hands behind us, so forehead touches the mat. Big stretch here. And release. Beautiful. Plant the hands. Keep planting the hands. Downward facing dog. Very popular here tonight. Big stretch. Inhale, right leg. Bend that knee. Leave it there for a moment. Take a look at your foot. Look beside you. And release. Let's try the other side. Inhale left. All the way up high. Bend the knee. Look beside you. Take a look at that foot. And release. Walk the feet up. Inhale, flat back for a moment. Exhale, release. Inhale, call. Slowly, 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 slowly. And inhale, big arms to the sky. Exhale, pull forward. Flat back for a moment. Plant your hands, downward facing dog. Move your way forward into a plank. Bend your knees here for modification of chaturanga. My elbows beside me. Bend forward and down. Let's try a baby cobra. Or you can move your hands a little bit further back. Or forth, whatever is possible for you here. And you can try a bigger cobra. Cobra versus upward facing dog. Cobra has bent arms, okay? Nice and strong. Breathe. And sit back. Slowly come at the table for a moment. We're going to do that thread the needle pose. Pew Pew Blamo says, more pigeon, please. Pew Pew Blamo, are you actually doing pigeon with us? I know Pew Pew Blamo, and he's a bit of a silly guy, so that one. Oh my goodness. All right, let's try to thread the needle for a moment. So from table here, inhale, right arm, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Bring it under the left. Bring your cheek, your right cheek, close to the mat and stay here for that thread the needle. You can release the left hand, bring it back to the tailbone or all the way back into the right thigh. Breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and unwind slowly, supporting with your left. We'll bring you all the way up. Okay, let's try the opposite side. See if you feel that more in spirit. Thank you for the support. So thank you, thank you. Inhale, left arm, wiggle hand. Bring it under, behind the right. Bring your left cheek to touch the mat. You can stay here, or you can let go of the right and bring it back to that tailbone and stay there. Or you can bring it further back if you have the flexibility in your shoulder and touch your left hip with that. Release, plan to the right, and come all the way up to that table for a moment. I'm going to take a little sip of water. All right, alrighty. Getting warm in here. Nice. Before I started, I was really cold actually. And I thought to myself, I should do a nice high cut class so we can get energetic and warm. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you, Grandma. Thank you. All right, thank you for that. You guys have to remind me when to drink, okay? Because I might forget sometimes. That's something that I've been working with since, I don't know, 2008. Yeah, it hasn't been pretty when we forget to drink, to be honest with you. But that's something that I've been working with. We're all real people, guys, right? You know, I don't want to bring you down with like an image of the yoga instructor being perfect, because no one is perfect. So please remind me when to drink water. And if you don't got points to redeem, just remind me. Thank you. All right, we're going to come onto the table for a moment. I'm going to bring my right, actually, you know what? I'm going to turn so you can see this for a moment. I'm going to bring my right foot forward between my hands. This time, and I might need a pillow actually under my knee. Make sure this is 90-degree angle in front of you. Okay, we're going to try to bend. Similarly to what we did earlier with table and the bent knees and a little side to side, we're going to bend the back. Hold here, close to you as much as you can. And if you don't have the flexibility happening through there, but you have a yoga belt, you can loop through the foot and bring it close to you in this way. Okay? Look at that. I'm going to inhale my right arm up to the ceiling. Wiggle my fingers. Release it down. I'm going to stay like that for just a few moments as I chat with you guys, because that's a really, really good flex for the front thigh here, okay? And when you're sitting for a long time, good stretch. Now, if you don't have a yoga mat, a yoga belt, you can just hold it close to you. Okie doke. Beautiful. And we can do a twist from here as well. So, grasp with the right. You're grasping the right hand. Ah, see? Good. Right hand grasp the left foot. Inhale tall, and I'm going to turn towards my right. My left arm presses against on the outside of my right knee, and I open. Nice and tall. The crown is facing towards the ceiling. And release. Okie doke. Kittens! Alright. Let's try the opposite leg. I've actually had this pillow forever, you guys. I just noticed there's a little bit of a rip here. Oh, I'm so sad. I've had this pillow, I think, since childhood. So sad. Alright. I'm going to bring it onto the other knee. I'm going to bring my left foot forward. Remember, 90-degree angle here. Pew pew blammo with the octopus. I always do that octopus when I go see Shortman. Shortman Fitness. He's hilarious. He appreciates my octopus. He's awesome. Aw, and there's kittens with all the Xena emotes. Thank you, thank you. Alright. Planting through the left. I'm going to bend that back foot. Ooh, my right knee is a little more sensitive. Woo, keeping balance is the hardest point, of course. Let's try that again. Wow. Let's try that again. Keeping balance, looking at something that's not moving. And I bring my left foot forward just a little bit to keep that 90-degree angle. Bring it close to me. I can inhale my left arm. Ooh, wow, you guys, that's not happening for me today. Let's try again. Okay, inhale, try. And exhale. Excellent. Well, that worked better. All right, I actually had a job where my vertigo went crazy. That job was so stressful, you guys. That was actually around the time where I did my yoga teacher training. So this must have been about 10 years ago. And yoga helped me so much. My vertigo came out of left field. I was so stressed out one night. I had some tea and I went to bed. You know, my usual, whatever, 10:30, let's say. And then in the morning, I could not get up. I had such acute vertigo the whole day. I called in sick. My boss called and she says, oh, it's probably vertigo. Just take, you know, what are these called? Like the ginger pill? The gravel. Just take a gravel and come in. And I'm like, no, it's not that, like, easy. I couldn't move. Everything was spinning for the whole day. It was such a nasty feeling. My mom also suffers with vertigo, but I had no idea that I could experience it as well, right? And crazy. Now that job was a job where they were not knowledgeable or understanding or anything of me being sick at any time. I once had bronchitis during that job, and I had to come in with my puffer at my desk. That was horrible. Alright, let's try this on this side. Let's do a bit of a twist. So perhaps grasping here with my left hand. Bring it right underneath over my left and on the side, and twisting here for a gentle twist. Keeping balance is key. You can bring a mudra to your hands. And then release. Yeah. I am glad I don't work there anymore. I moved from there to a different job, and the other job was a million times better. And that million times better was so simple of a job. And it was basically the same pay. And I remember thinking, oh my God, like why did I do so many years over there? And I was so happy that I was appreciated at the other job. So, oh, our histories, right? Like we go through so much, you guys. Okay, let's try a little bit of that twist. That Kathy Mieko. I hope I'm saying it right. I wonder if it's Polish. I wonder if it's a Mianko or something. Let's try that twist. So the twist that I saw when I googled that pose that she mentioned, I think she mentioned mongoose, was a long-legged stretch with one bent, grasping on here, and back behind you. And we've done this one before. Okay, I'm just going to come on my side so you can see that. But from the front, it basically looks like this. So the front foot is flexed. Your right knee will be bent. We'll start with the right knee bent. Okay, and then you're circling or turning, twisting onto your right. Okay, I'm going to come this way so you can see it. Through the side. So left leg is long and flexed foot. My right is right next to me here, bent. I'm going to inhale left. I'm going to grasp my left as we exhale and twist, turn, support behind you. A lot of folks like to bring the hand back here, but that's actually not going to let you do a straight spine. So bring that right hand as closely possible to your buttocks, to your spine. So when you open and engage through the arm, notice that this is a bent arm, not bent arm. It actually props you up taller. Okay? So the crown of your head touches the ceiling. You're presenting through the heart here still, so you're not collapsing through the chest at all. And having this hand behind you allows a little bit of that support to happen, okay? You can stay here again. You can bring a mudra with your hand. It's a great time for that. And you stay here usually for 5 to 7 breaths, really depending on the practice, really depending on your flexibility. So if this is uncomfortable for you, you can unwind sooner. Another interesting turn of twist in this pose, I would say, or moderations for it, is actually bringing that foot from the inside to the outside of your left. Okay, and trying it there. Now here, you can actually, instead of just grasping here with your left, you can bring left outside, which helps you prep up even more. Perhaps you want to look forward, as I am to you, which is basically my side, or each exhale can help me prep back a little bit more. Keep a straight spine through here. 3, 2, and 1. At the exhale, on 1. Let's interlace. I'm going to switch so you can see the other side. Extend through the right this time. Bend through my left. Keep it on the inside for now. Inhale, right, so long and tall. And grasp the left knee. Bring and wind that left hand as close back, as close as possible to your hips here. Practicing a mudra with your hand if you wish. But the main part of this pose is to keep a long, straight spine. My front foot is flexed. My hand is supporting me nice and tall. So the crown of my head is up at the ceiling. And I'm smiling because I'm happy that you're all here. From far and wide, maybe in Canada or the US or throughout the world. I checked out my analytics the other day and I had 1 view from Jamaica, I think 2 views from Poland, 1 view from Russia, and Switzerland. There were a few others there. Oh, and 1 from Italy, I think. So I've been trying to drop all the languages just to make sure that everyone's included or feeling included, right? This is an inclusive stream. Oh. So now I can unwind with the exhale. I can bring that left foot onto the outside of my right knee. Inhale again, long and stretch here. Rest, perhaps, or bring it on the outside of the left knee, supporting yourself up with your left arm and opening through the heart. You can open here nice and wide. That's a nice reminder for me to stay open to the heart. And then you can look back, or you can look to your side, or you can even look forward, whichever's comfortable. So yeah, I like to practice the languages because I do speak a few languages. So yeah, say hello, of course. You say bonjour. You say hola. IT is just passing by to make sure that everything's working nicely. Xena is coming by to say hi, my little fur baby. Hey, we've got chatters as well, I think, on YouTube. Sure. Anura, are you still around? Go with Daddy, Xena. So IT has a surprise for Anura. Hope I'm saying that right. Unwind at your exhale. I'm going to bring my feet together in front of me for a cobbler's pose as I relax here. I want to see if IT will do it now. Anura, I hope I'm doing that right. So IT is going to surprise you with something. And I hope you like it. Here, he is going to surprise you with something here. I have a good question from a YouTube viewer. He asked if I can do a soul stretch with stretches for plantar. I never say it properly, but I know what you mean. So definitely, I can come up to standing for that. And you might not see all of me, so I'm just going to hunch over for a second. I'm here, she says. Yes, you are. I shall wait. Awesome. So I'm especially thinking of this before we started our practice tonight. And one good practice for our toe stretch, it's just this way. Okay. So you're putting a little bit of pressure through there. So the top of the foot touches the mat and you're stretching in that way. That feels really nice, actually. Really, really nice. And then tying it this way as if you were wearing heels. Alright. And then front of the foot touches the mat. You push a bit of weight onto it. Leave it there for a few moments and breathe. Breathe. And then stretch forward. Notice, kind of like tippy-toeing at downward dog. And just as I did there, practice doing that, right? Like this way. Moving back and forth from just standing to flex. You can hear a little bit of alignment to my feet. I hope that helps. I'm sorry if I got your chat a little bit far away or too late. I hope you're still with us. I just saw it now. Beautiful. So, downward facing dog. And I'm actually going to come this way here so you can see a little bit of the side. When I go onto my tippy toes for a stretch, I go this way. That's really good for that as well, okay? And when you're here, you can practice that flex back. and flex them. And we do a lot of that in yoga, especially if you're moving from downward facing dog into chaturanga. Your feet are just going like this. I hope that helps. Another really important point that I want to mention for that, thanks to everyone that's viewing, by the way, and thank you for your support. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the subs. I'm always very thankful for it because this is how I know that you're enjoying what I'm putting out there. I know that you want to see more of it, or that you have seen some of it and you're happy with it, that I've brought something to your life. Any little bit, even if it's one post that you've learned or that you like or that you're getting into, thank you for the support. So bringing one foot in front of you with your, thanks for the Pikachu, bending knee here. My other knee is bent. You don't have to do that. You just have the leg, extend it to there. But essentially opening through the foot here, noticing that. I like to take a view on this monitor to make sure that you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to move back just a little. Yeah, Anura, we just made you VIP. We just made you VIP to our stream because you're awesome, girl. You're awesome. Anura is a hardcore follower and now VIP. She does send me pictures of when she practices at home. So much so that it's usually after we've streamed as well, and it's really exciting to know that somebody is taking our stream to heart and, taking the guidelines and following them at home and having their own practice and enjoying the stream, because that's what I'm here for. So enjoy it. I'm sure IT will let you know of what more it means, okay? There's a whole bunch of what it means. So through that plantar situation that we were getting at earlier, if you bend the knee in front of you and flex with the foot, just lightly bending the toes back. I think you guys are awesome. You're awesome. You know you're awesome. You're a sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you for your support. All right. And I'm stretching it back. And really a lot of work through all of the foot is really important. So a little bit of the yogi massage will work as well, just to get the tendons moving, get them warm enough. So opening through the bottom of the foot here and just giving yourself a little bit of a massage at the bottom there. Perhaps stretching through each toe. Alright. And even interlacing fingers with toes. This is part of that yogi massage we're talking about, guys. So once you're interlaced, and if you can't get all fingers in, just try one at a time. Okay, whatever you can. Grasping at the ankle and rolling one way. Get the foot familiar with that movement. Yay! Kittens is excited for Nuria being VIP. Me too! Yay! Kittens gets a sword. Oh my god, look at all the food on the screen. Yes. And I just saw Monfuria's kitty. That emoji was so cute. So rolling one way, and then roll the other. Okay, guys? Beautiful. And then release. And then you can try that and celebrate with num-nums. Yesterday we celebrated National Noodle Day, you guys. So we had some ramen, like real ramen. It was delicious. And of course I had more ramen today because I had leftovers. It was so good. Actually, tomorrow, I wanted to mention here today, tomorrow is National pierogi day or pierogi day. So we're gonna have some pierogi for dinner, and then we're gonna move on to yoga and meditation after that, you guys. So I hope you can be here for some pierogi. If you have pierogi in the freezer, make sure you cook them tomorrow so we can have pierogi dinner together, okay? Otherwise, we'll do it tomorrow. Aww, yes, I shall Friday with none too. The same on this side. Okay, opening through the foot and giving yourself a massage at the bottom of the foot. Let's flex for a moment. Bring the toes as far back as possible here. And then bringing them in. You know, I just reminded myself, when I get a Charlie horse and the foot's like, I literally have to take my hand and move them down myself because I can't move at all. Some people are like, oh, Charlie horse, and then I can't move anything when I get a Charlie horse. Pierogies are so yummy. Yes, they are. Yes. So IT has a Polish background. So of course we have to celebrate pierogies. I was mentioning the other day the story of when I made pierogies from scratch. Full scratch, guys. The dough, the filling, oh my gosh, the pan frying and everything with the onion and the butter and the sour cream and the, so good. And I made it from scratch. It takes a while, you know, preparing everything from scratch and the dough. And then IT ate them so quickly. I was like, no, you gotta savor each one of them. Yes. Interlacing through the toes. Rolling one way. And then rolling the opposite way. Excellent. And then release. Alright. Another way of practicing footwork here is to bend your knees, point, so you're lifting the heel from the ground, bring the heel back down, flat, straight spine, point like a ballerina, lift the heels from the floor, and then flex, okay? So practice with that. There we are. And I wanted to mention to our viewer who asked about the foot situation, that really has a lot to do with your lower chakra. This is your root chakra. So you want to focus on poses or exercises that deal a lot with rooting your feet, your legs, and your hips. Everything comes from the hips down to your foot, okay? Your posture guides the hips, and the hips guide the legs down to the toes, okay, to the feet. So take a look of what kind of shoe you're wearing. Take a look of how you're stepping, perhaps guiding yourself into a different step or into a different shoe, and really working with the lower chakra. This is really your first, actually. Your first chakra, your root chakra. So a lot of red, a lot of feeling balanced, a lot of knowing where you stand in relationships, knowing where you stand in jobs, knowing what you want out of life, and so forth, okay? Know that you come first, and your body is your temple. So let's practice together. I have another chart, I think. Let me take a look. Aw, thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, guys. I have no idea what time it is, but I think it is time to read another message from our host here, because I thought these are gorgeous, and I'm going to read them for my viewers today. And I like to save them when I go through on Instagram. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So listen to this one. This one actually is very, very famous. And by the way, when you're sitting, you don't need to sit exactly like me. If you don't have the mobility, just place a block. Okay, and sit on the block right there. And before we start our meditation to close the class, I want to read this little, I want to say quote by Lao Tzu. Kittens, you know a little bit more of the East languages, so you might correct my pronunciation. First name Lao, last name Tzu. I think it's pronounced Lao Tzu, but you can go ahead and correct me, please. And the quote reads, listen to this carefully. If you are depressed, you are living in the past. If you are anxious, you are living in the future. If you are at peace, you are living in the present. Isn't that beautiful? So you think of depression being in the past, you think of anxiety in the future, which is, I can resonate with that. And if you're leaving, or if you are at peace, you're living in the present. I'd like to leave you with that last quote before we do meditation, so you can think about that. Okay? Whatever moves through your body, whatever feelings, whatever notions, just study what happens, you know? And please don't ever take any type of extra meanings with what I read or say. I like to just read and mention these things just to make you aware of what you're feeling. And even if something comes up as, why would she mention that? Oh, whatever. Think of that too. And wonder, why do I feel like that? You know? And in many different ways, how can you bring love into your body in any way that you need? So, what do you need to hear? Yeah, it is a beautiful quote. Very powerful, I think. What do you need to hear? What do you need at that moment? That's very important. And you know, a lot of what I say really crosses over into different fields, like medical field, the psychology field, the clinical field, the yoga field. I have worked in medical. I have an extensive background in yoga, and I find that both really borrow from each other. We can go into that a little bit more on another day. Ooh, you are really close. Lao. Lao. Sir? Lao sir? Wow, really? It's an S-H-I-R. Lao sir. I hope I'm saying it right. Thank you, kitten. Thank you. Yay, I'm learning. Awesome. Awesome. Alright. So as we stand here, our last moments with Mindful Yoga Chick for tonight, I thank everybody that has come along, everybody that has joined, all the YouTube folks that have checked us out and stayed with us and listened and practiced and stretched with us tonight. I invite you to bring your awareness back into your breath. You can do this seated, or you can do this lying down. And we'll work with racial breath for a little bit here. And after that, we're going to go into what we call Oktoberfest, which is where I hold plank for a certain time. And
it's not Oktoberfest, it's Planktober.
Did I say Oktoberfest?
Instead of Oktoberfest, it's Planktober.
Oh, well, I want Oktoberfest food, that's why. And there's IT.
I came here prematurely. I will return.
Okay, so Planktober, thank you. And basically, it's a challenge that I've put out for me, for IT, for our followers and viewers to do plank with us. And that is checking out how long you can do plank with basically a high plank and a low plank. So we'll study that in a minute. Okay? So coming into your breath, the awareness of breathing in, breathing out. Notice what the breath lies here now that you're worked out, now that you've hung out with us. And let's work with our ratios. So just simply working with an inhale of 4 counts, a hold, an exhale of 4 counts, and another hold. So we cycle through this breath. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Back to the normal breath for a moment. And then picking up together with an inhale. Ready? Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, and release. Going back to the normal breath. I'm going to ring the bell here for you. With my hands at center heart, I bow to your light. So the light within my heart bows to the light within your heart. I thank you so much again for being here and hanging out, working out, stretching, breathing, loving. Namaste. Namaste, everybody. I'm going to invite IT back into the room. And now we hold plank. All right, I think it looks like IT wants to go first. I don't know. It looks that way, but I don't know. Let me see where he's at, and then we can get with that. Kitten, thank you so much. Namaste, my dear. IT? Okay. We need our phone. Ooh, beautiful emote. I wonder who that is. It's me. Yeah. Alright, IT has changed into his shorts, into his German short. And do you want to go first?
Nope.
Oh boy. Okay.
You're the big boss. You get to go first.
Okay, you guys, I need you to cheer for me and
clap.
Keep me going. Clap, this one says. Actually, clap. Yeah, try not to get this one too excited. She's not gonna.
No.
I don't know if they can see that, but she's so cute.
No.
Alright, can you keep time and play with Xena at the same time? I don't know. Alright, guys. Planktober. Just gonna do a little bit of stretching before I get into a tight plank. What did I do yesterday? Was it one?
Like 6 minutes, something like that.
This one says 6 minutes. Let me see. 6 minutes. I am not Kittens. Kittens does all the long holding. Oh my gosh, Kittens. Yesterday, oh my god! Yesterday I held high plank for 135. And by the way, if you want to see how I'm doing, I'm putting it all up on Instagram, so you can follow on Instagram. You can just look into my account here. I've got my Instagram and my Twitter that you can follow me at, and you can see that, okay? If you don't see me on stream, I'm still keeping up with my planks every day, every single day of October. All right, yesterday I did 135 as a high plank. All right, so, big stretch here.
Once you say the word.
Ready?
On your marks. Get set. Plank.
All right. I'm going to decide to focus on kittens for now. Kapow. And Xena. And music. And number 1. And a Kung Fu Man. And kittens giving Mia a kiss. And I am ready to give up now.
No, do it. You're only at 30 seconds.
Oh my
Lord. You're doing great. You're doing great.
I'm almost at a minute. Almost at a minute. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, you're almost there.
All right.
Keep it real, man. You're doing great.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Oh my goodness, you guys. This is really good for core strength, of course. Oh, thank you, kittens.
Almost at a minute. Almost there. Almost there.
I'm getting so thirsty.
1 minute. That's 1 minute.
Whew.
110.
Let me know when I get to 132.
15. Okay. I'll let you know when you're at 130.
Oh, I'm sweating, guys. Sweating.
30, 31, 32, 33, 34,
30.
35.
Oh.
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 Pretty good.
Hallelujah.
Pretty good.
Alrighty. Let me write that down before I forget.
Yeah. Why don't we switch?
Yay.
I'll do some high plank, and then you can do your low plank.
135. What's today's date? October.
It's almost Halloween, isn't it?
It is? Almost Halloween.
Oh, 5th or 6th
October
or something?
7th. My high today. 135. 135. I love that accent. Low. Okay. IT is high yesterday.
20 seconds. 20 seconds?
You did 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
Jeez.
For a high.
That's a lot of seconds.
So let's see what IT does today. Alright, let's see.
I don't think people want to see my funny head. I'm gonna go this way.
Okay, whatever, it's all good. Xena, come here. Xena, come here, baby.
Yeah, Xena's gonna help support me with my plank, right, Xena? You're gonna support me? Oh,
Xena, come.
Stop it!
Xena, come here. Come. Come here. Give daddy space. Come. Come here.
You make sure I'm not the big red of this thing.
Oh. Come. Come here. Stay with me, okay? We need to give daddy space, because then he can't stretch properly. Come on.
Alright. Count me in.
Alright, you guys, you ready? Here goes IT. Ready, set, go. Daddy's doing plank.
Tell me when I hit a minute.
Oh my gosh. Right. How are you doing? You good?
Okay, of course you're good.
There you are. Aw, look at that. Xena wants to do Planktober too. She's Xena is the plank. Yeah, she is. That's right. The plank master. She's the plank master. Plank master, plank master. She's like falling so I can let her go. Oh, Daddy needs to do his plank. Okay, give him some space. Almost a minute. OMG. Almost a minute. Almost there. A minute. Oh my goodness. What will happen? I don't know. Wow, it's amazing when I hold plank for a long time, I start to sweat, eh? Like, I'm not a big sweater, but I sweat. Oh, you can do it, IT, you can do it. You can do it, IT, you can do it. It's like, let me go.
I blame Nanera. I wouldn't be doing this if she hadn't.
And where's Nanera now? Where's Nanera now?
Okay, what's the time?
1:40. Where's Nanera now? Where we need her to cheer. 1:50. Keep going. You can do it. I know you can. 2 minutes.
Tuesday.
That was like 2:02. Okay, go ahead. Wow!
Hey, Celti's here.
Hey! How are ya? Sorry, I kept her busy. Oh, where's Nanera? Where's Nanera now? Where is she? 2:02.
That's not too bad. I mean, it was. You know, I think I need to come up with a better rhythm with like resting and stuff.
Hey, yesterday my low was 1:17.
Today is going to be 2:15. 2 minutes.
Two
Oh my God! It is her.
2 minutes.
Look.
Nanera! We were waiting for you! Nanera, I love that name, eh? It's a cool name. Alright.
I'm afraid. No, what are you doing?
Aww, Celty sent his heart. Of course the shout out. That's right.
Oh,
check out Celty if you haven't. What? Wow, thank you for the subscription. I almost forgot how to say that. Yay! Celty is a subscriber! That's awesome. So I'm his subscriber, and he's my subscriber. We're subscribed to each other. Very nice.
Subscription buddies.
Yeah. Alright. Close the door! Close the door! Close the door! Keep her out! Alright, guys. Nanera, I was summoned. Yes, you were. Had to get that badge. Aww. Yay! But he... What? But did he get a badge? I think he did. Alright, we're gonna try low. Nanera, are you gonna do it with us? You gonna do it with me?
I need Nanera's numbers.
Low lunge, low lunge. I keep saying low lunge. It's low plank.
Low plank, Planktober!
Planktober. Yes, I will meditate and destroy you.
Alright, you ready?
Yes, I got my first. Yay!
Founder circle, founder circle.
Yes. Ready?
Ready? On your marks. Get set. Plank! Okay, that's good.
I really can't see up there. What's going on? I can't see up there, you guys.
What should be telling you the time? I'll tell you when you. No, you don't want to know? I'll tell you.
Tell me when I get to a minute.
Okay, when you get to a minute, no problem. We'll find out.
Tell me what's happening on the screen because I can't see anything.
Salty's happy he's got first. You put a big smiley face on.
Nice.
Yeah.
Woo!
Not almost at a minute. Almost there. Almost got it. Almost got it. Almost there. Almost there. You're doing great. No.
You said no shoes? What happened?
No, nothing happened. Wow, 1 second. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. That's 1 minute.
Hey?
I'll tell you when you hit 2, okay?
No.
No, you don't want to know when you hit 2.
I'm almost gonna drop. Holy cow.
Okay, almost there. That's 10 seconds. Keep holding it. Let's get to a nice round number.
Count it.
14, 15, 16.
Okay. Oh. All right. Woohoo! 116. I'm gonna be lurking, but listening for a few, trying to get some. Now it's bedtime. Okay. Okay. Thanks for passing by, Minera. Thanks for the lurk. Oh. All right, you guys. 116, and I am thirsty. Very nice, very nice. So thank you. Oh my gosh. Hot, hot. I'm feeling hot, hot, hot.
Feeling hot.
Can we let Xena in for a second?
Yeah, now that there's nobody to enter.
Now that Xena. Oh, what a good doggy. we had closed the door, and then IT opens the door just now, and Xena's just like, hi.
Why did you lock me out? Why did you lock me out?
Hi, you. You're very distracting when mommy's like trying to keep her to a strong pose, Xena. Thank you so much for your patience, my dear. Alright. So this is Xena Babina, if you have not met her yet. She loves cuddles. She loves petting. She loves to play ball. She loves a walk on the beach.
Romantic dinners.
She loves spaghetti. It's a little heart. And it looks like he's doing namaste. Aw, very nice. Look at it on the screen. So pretty. Alright. I was gonna say, should we do a raid over to... But Lil Berries is not on today. Oh no, you guys. Any, what's the word I'm looking for? Any recommendations?
Nominees? Raid nominees?
Any suggestions? That's what I'm asking. Oh, I'm so excited, Sophie. Subscribe. I'm super excited. Yay! He's gonna be part of my special Discord. All subscribers get a special Discord with me. Right, kittens?
And it's mostly just pictures of people's pets.
Oh, and recipes, and checking in, and all the love. Shortman Fitness and Evander Commander are on. I think we did a raid to Shortman Fitness yesterday, right? And I think I've done to Evander Commander. Isra is on?
Never rated that.
Why don't we rate Isra? I have no idea who that is. Could you say hi to Evander Commander Isra? Shortman is also on, and so is... Oh yeah, that can... oh my god, so many options.
We never rated teaser before.
Who's Tisra? IT cannot spell that, so he's gonna copy it.
Okay.
I don't know who they are, and I don't know what they're into, but they obviously come in good reference because of these good people. Kittens I trust, Minera I trust. So we're gonna go over there. When we get there, we're gonna say mindful yoga shake raid. Alright? And you're gonna make me proud. I will see you back tomorrow. Same time, same channel for yoga and pierogies. Nidera, yoga and pierogies tomorrow. National Pierogi Day. Yay! Alright. Are we there yet? Let's see. I think we're there.